Guys, welcome back to my new video. So in the previous video we have seen how to build a Hello World Flutter application right in Android Studio. So just to give you a quick summary of the previous tutorial, so let's go into the code. So right here I have imported the Flutter package. Then using run app I have called this my app class, which is a stateless widget here. So basically there are two widgets in Flutter: stateless widget and a stateful widget. So when to use any one of them? So when we are using a stateless widget, just keep in mind that whatever your current screen is displaying, it would be static and it won't change in the future. So at that time we create a class as a stateless widget. And if you want to change something right there in the screen, like for example we have a hello world here, and for example we have a button right below it, and if you click on that button something should happen in the backend and it should change the hello world text. So this case is can be handled by a stateful widget. So we can then extend that my app class with a stateful widget. We can see we will see later in the tutorials how the stateful widget also works. So after that we have overridden a build method that returns a scaffold. So scaffold, a basic building block where the components can be held. So we have a basic attribute app bar, which displays a app bar in our application, the my first app. So it contains a text. We have aligned the title to the center with the help of center title attribute, and then we have a body. In the body we can write anything that comes to the application body of our application. So we have a text basically here to display the hello world text, to show the hello world text in the center of the application. So that's it. That was the previous tutorial. So in today's tutorial we will be building something like this. This is the basic UI that we'll be building in the Flutter. So as you can see, the UI or the screen, all these widgets. Now keep one thing in mind, that Flutter is composed of all widgets. Only widgets are there. So basically we have different widgets: text widget, image widget, then we have buttons. All these things are called as widgets in Flutter. So as you can see in the current UI, we have a text widget here, we have an image widget here, okay, then again couple of text widgets, then again text widget and a button. So you will come to notice that all of these things are actually aligned vertically when you see from a broader perspective. So let's design it through our code. First we'll write up our code and wipe it out and import our package, Flutter package. Then we'll get the void main. It will have an app that will call our material theme or material app. Material app will have a home and it will call our custom class my app. Now when we write the class, so in Android Studio we can write STL and just click enter or enter. Then we will get the default class that comes out with Flutter, and we don't have to write entire code. So just write down the class name, my app. So what we have to build, so yeah, this is the UI. As you can see, this is the text here. So what we'll do, we'll cover this text in the app bar. Then we'll lay down this group of widgets one by one. So let's see. Then we will have it will return a scaffold. It will have a title. It will have a app bar, Then it will have a title as text. Okay, let's name it as what it is saying in the application, that is tourism and corporation. I guess I don't know what it is. Let's see. So tourism and corporation, right? Okay, done. Let's center it. Let's center it. Then in the body, we'll have a column. Okay, we'll have a column. I'll explain why we have a column. Children. So we have a column. Widget in Flutter. So basically, what the column does is it will align all the widgets in its child. It will align all the widgets in its child vertically. Okay, it will align all the widgets in its child vertically. So when we look at the current UI, all the widgets, that is the image widget, again whole of the text widgets and the button, all of them are aligned vertically. So we will use a column widget here. So it will have a children. Children means basically arrays of widgets. So arrays of widgets, the first widget we have is image. So image dot asset. Okay, now image dot asset will fetch an image from your asset directory. So we don't have I just created an asset directory previously, so let's delete first. What you can do is click on the project directory, click on new, then directory, then you can name the directory as assets, as I've already done that. So I don't need to do that again. So in that assets folder, you can put your image right there. Then one more step you have to do is go to the bottom and open the pubspec.yml file. Okay, it is a case sensitive file, so you have to edit it. Okay, so basically I've just put the assets right there, and you have assets, then Fuji1. So I've included the assets in the pubspec.yml file, and it's done. And then we can include it here. So assets slash, the file name is fuji.jpg. Okay, yeah, comma. Now the scaffold needs a semicolon. Yeah. Then after image we have some text. Okay, we have some text written. So if we go through the text, let's see the text. It's Mount Fuji, then we have day, and so on. So let's have Mount Fuji written. Okay, Mount Fuji written. As you can see, it is in the second line, so we can insert a slash in to go to the second line. And if we refresh this page, something problems there. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need a semicolon, it needs a comma. Okay, refresh it. Yeah, so we have got the Mount Fuji image, and we have the both we have the pair of text right there at the bottom. So the next thing we have to do is another text widget you can include, and we have the day. So we'll include another text widget, and I have just copied that particular text and pasted it there. Okay, done. Now as you can see that we have that text in red color, so we'll style it, style, text style. In the text style we have called as attribute called as color, so colors dot red. Okay, then after that if we refresh it once again, so we have it. But as you can see, all of these texts are to the start of the screen, okay, and we have it in the center. So how we can adjust that, or how we can align that text to the start of the screen? So one thing you can do is, we have the column as the body. So column basically means alignment of widgets in vertical fashion. So we have a property in column as cross-axis alignment and main axis alignment. So when we consider main axis alignment basically means the same thing, like for main axis alignment for column it would be simple vertical. For cross axis alignment for column it will be horizontal. So cross will adjust the cross axis alignment as we have to adjust the or align the text in the start, which is we have to shift this text to the start by pushing it horizontally. So we are using cross axis alignment for the column. For row you have to use the main axis alignment for row, okay, as it is horizontal for row. So cross axis alignment dot start, and if you refresh it, so yeah, you can see that it has been aligned to the start. Now we just have to give some padding, okay, around all this text. So what we can do is, we don't have to give padding to this one, or we can give that also. So let's double click on the column widget and say it as wrap with padding. Click on it and it will have some padding between all of the widgets. Okay, nice. So let's have some space around mount and the image widget. So we'll have a sized box which will give a space around both of the widgets, height of let's say 20, and let's refresh the page again. Okay, sorry, it was applied to the image one. Let's put it below image and let's refresh it. Yeah, we have got that padding, a necessary height of padding. Now what we can do is, we have another no, if we see the UI, yeah, we have another paragraph of text, summary, and did you know. Okay, let's do that. So what we'll do is, we have we'll have another column, okay, then we have some children's in it and we have some text in it. Now the text will be a summary. Let's do that. Okay, summary. It is we'll apply some styles here. Text style. Then we'll have some weight in it. So font weight, like bold or something like that. We have a font weight there. Font weight dot bold. Okay, done. Let's refresh it. Let's see that. Yeah, we have got that summary. Yeah, we'll again have some sized box there, or okay, sized box there, and paste it there. Let's have it as 40. Let's save it. Okay, fine. And let's color it out. So color dot red. Colors dot red. Okay, let's see once again. So we have done that summary as red. Then we'll again add a text there. So what we can do is, we'll copy something there. We'll add a comma, then text. Let's I have prepared some text to write in the text widget. Just paste it there. Okay, fine. We have some issues. Let's fix that. Okay, yeah. Let's give an enter. Again we'll give an enter. again we'll give an enter. So yeah, if we see this, yeah, it is now fixed. Okay, so we have it here. Now if we refresh the page, let's see it, how it is, how does it look. Yeah, it does look something better, but we have to align this summary to again the start of the application. So what we can do is, we have the column here, just cross-axis alignment dot start. Let's refresh it again. So as you can see it, we have it there. Let's give a padding to this one. Okay, let's give a padding to this one. So just double click on the text, add that padding. Let's refresh it. Yeah, we have got that summary padding. And again, let's skip this part. You can do it as an assignment as you wish when you do coding by yourself. And let's implement this bottom raised button. So it's a button. So in Flutter we can use buttons, and they have different variety of buttons, like raised buttons, then flat buttons, and so on. I will use raised button in this tutorial. Let's see how to do it. So we have the column, the parent column. Okay, we have a scaffold, app bar, padding, then column. Okay, so in the column, as you can see, this was the end, and as you can see, this was the column right there. Yeah, it is having, yeah. So I'll add a button, so raised button. Then the button has a child. Okay, the button has a child. Let's see how it shows book now. And if we refresh the page, so we have got that raised button, and what we have written as its child is book now. So inside the button we have a text called as book now. Okay, and we have also an attribute called as on tap. Okay, or on pressed. So on pressed is the attribute there. So basically what does on press do is, whenever we click something on the button, it should generate an event, and that can be handled in the backend or the code. Okay, then we can further process it to whatever we need it. So we don't have a requirement of on pressed right now, but I just included as a dummy thing. So I've included the raised button. For now, what I have to do is, I have to align this raised button to the center of the application. Let's do it. So how we can do that? One thing we can do is we can also include this in a row. Okay, let's have a row. As we had a column, we can also have a row. Okay, now row can also have children's in it. Okay, children's in it, that will be aligned horizontally. Okay, so what we can do is, we'll cut out this raised button and put the raised button in the children of that row. Now if we refresh it, there shouldn't be any changes. Yeah, there is not any changes right now in the button. Now we have to align this button to the center. So there are different ways. You can also use alignment widget too. You can go to the docs and just refer it out, or we can make a video of it also. But I'm using your row. So if I want to align it horizontally to the center, so for row we can't use cross-axis alignment. We have to use main axis alignment, as row's main axis alignment is only horizontal, it is not vertical. So we have to use main axis alignment dot center. So it will center out the widget in its child. So let's see. Yeah, we have got that button in the center. So what we'll do is let's make the book now button color to white. Style, text style, then we have a colors dot white. Okay, fine. Refresh it. It's not looking good. Let's keep it as black only. Let's refresh it. Yeah, let's have some padding there or sized box there to give it as to give some space between the summary and the button. So height of, let's say, 40, and just refresh it. Yeah, so yeah, it's looking pretty good now. We can modify much more things in this screen, but you must have got an idea how to lay out widgets and how to use different types of widgets in the Flutter. You can use image and all of those things. There are many more things you can explore. You can go through the docs of the Flutter, and then you can learn many and much more things. So that's it. That was the video about how to lay out widgets in Flutter.